In designing this project, we were addressing 4 major barriers for our students.
We'd created kind of courses that had parallel paths for students. There was one in the courseware environment and then one in our LMS system.
We were really trying to streamline their experience so that they could focus more on the content than sort of where to go to get the content and where to go to get to the assignments.
General education courses are very challenging to design on their own. Designing for online learning, designing for adult learners, and designing general education online for adult learners. So this project is really a confluence of those 4 major themes, and using integrated courseware was an ideal solution for that.
Courseware was really the right solution for these courses because it gave us a lot of opportunities to really customize the student learning experience, to provide various different activities for students to engage with, and to do that in one kind of self-contained environment.
We have a general design framework that we operate under.
Design partners that we worked with very, very closely at Sumo and MindEdge.
We have worked with them on several projects where we had sort of ventured into integrating their courseware more deeply into our course design, so we knew ahead of time that they would be great partners.
What was great about our partnership with these vendors was that we could design everything from the ground up.
It was far more of a collaborative effort. We had to communicate our standards, our wording, preferences, things like that to the vendors, and then we had to be flexible with things that they preferred, and so it was really a give and take.
After the courses were built and they were ready to roll out to students, then we brought in another adjunct faculty member to do sort of a quality check, just to make sure that the courses were built in a way where the flow was good and that students would have a positive experience from the courses.
What's next is we have a lot more information to collect. So we are really interested in how our students are engaging, not only with the content that we provided, but how they're engaging with the resources that are integrated into their environment. What we can do to make those more relevant, more interesting, more engaging for them, and what we can do to really move the dial on student learning and general education in particular.
My biggest takeaway was just how much we in higher education tend to take for granted and how much support our students actually need.
Our biggest takeaway, I believe, was how our teams work together.
Everyone who was impacted by this project had some input. So that took a lot of planning.
Make the time to test your design assumptions. You put a lot of energy and invest a lot of time into making design decisions that you think you know how they will land for students.
If we want to sort of take things to the next level, we have to collaborate. We have to be clear about what we need, but then also be willing to listen.